So grateful that you're shopping with me, and this is the time of year, the today's special that a lot of us wait for. It's a little piece of history. It's so valuable. It's a way to commemorate time. It's our today's special. Now, you know that it is our #1 or one of the #1 most collected coins in the world. Well, not only are you getting your silver coin, right, your silver American Eagle, you're also getting a brand new coin thrown in. You're getting a grading certificate. You're getting the collector's box. All of that today with a certificate of authenticity at the lowest price we've done in a decade. It's our best value of the day. Tell you, this gentleman right here, Mike Mizak, has made me find a love of collecting coins, and they're incredible, really special treasures to collect. I've started a small little collection to share with my boys, and you can pick this up today at a value that seriously we've not done the lowest price we've done in a decade, essentially. What you're getting here today is your 2019 Mint State Perfect 70 Annex rated Silver Eagle dollar. You're of course getting that wooden display box. You're getting a brand new coin that celebrates innovations and innovators. That's a very exciting series we're going to talk about. You're also getting a grading certificate for 4 additional coins. That is a huge value right there. And then we're even throwing in all the goodies, the certificate of authenticity. There is no better place to shop than right here with us right now. We've got it at $89.95. All of this you're seeing on your screen. 3 months to pay it off at $29.98 and free shipping. Mike, what more can we ask for? This is on fire. It's such a wonderful thing to collect. Welcome,
well, it is, and I've been here on basically New Year's Eve day every year for, I think this is my 16th year that we've done the brand new American Silver Eagle. When President Ronald Reagan signed the Liberty Coin Act into law in 1986, he created the most collected and collectible silver coin the world has ever known in the American Silver Eagle. It is eagerly anticipated, the new release, every single solitary year. This year is no exception. This is the 2019 first day of issue, but we have several things involved with this. Like I said, I've done this 16 consecutive years here. Okay, I've celebrated the release of the American Silver Eagle since 1986.
That's right.
And sold it for all those years. I've sold literally hundreds and hundreds of millions of these American Silver Eagles, or tens of millions of these American Silver Eagles over the course of the year, but not certified, not perfect, not as are today's special that we have. So when the American Silver Eagle is released, everybody wants it. And of course, in coin collecting, as in e-collecting, the single most important determining factor of value is what? Is condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. And these coins are certified absolutely, positively perfect. Boy, it's so hard with these lights to try to get that because the coins are so brand new and shiny. And so what we have is an absolutely perfect brand new American Silver Eagle. There's 12,019 of them. There is no more. They're available exclusively from us here at HSN. If there are any left at the end of today, and there usually is not, and there hasn't been in many, many, many years, the price goes to $119.95. As a standalone, as the coin that you see right here at $89.95, it's a pretty spectacular opportunity. Yes. But what we do for this day, and this day only for the year, this is usually the only today special that we have all year for coins.
We wait for it.
Right here, we wait for it. This coin right here, right now. And so because of that, we make it really special. The first thing that we do is we sell a lot of certified coins here. Coins that have an independent third-party company that looks at the coins and determines where that coin falls on a scale of 0 to 70, with 70 being perfect, guaranteed for weight, content, authenticity, purity of the silver, the grade, and everything else. That is a value. People certify all their coins. Well, we have a grading certificate.
This is so good.
That is for today, for this coin, for this day only, that you're going to have right here. That is a $76 value. You get 4 certified coins for every one of these. So if you buy 5 of these, you get 20 certified coins. So 1 certificate for every coin that you buy. That's a $76 value. We're going to give you the Red Oak presentation box.
$14.95.
$14.95. So that's over $89.95 for those 2 things. Now add in free shipping and handling. We don't always do free shipping and handling on this. I think we've only done it 3-4 times in all of the years I've been here. So we've done free shipping and handling to be able to do this, and still $89.95. And then one thing that I know we have never, ever, ever, ever done, we have added an additional coin.
So exciting.
The United States government has started this brand new program called the Innovation Dollar Series. And it is going to follow kind of the footsteps of the state quarters, where they're going to do it in the order of statehood. So the first one of these, and it celebrates American innovation and or innovators or inventions. So the very first coin that's going to be released is this one. This is a preview coin. The United States government's never done that before.
Like an introductory,
It's an introductory coin, absolutely. The first technical coin in the set is going to be the Pennsylvania coin, our first state. Pennsylvania is going to be next year, 2019, in the first part of the year. I suspect we don't even know the design on it yet. I suspect it'll probably be Ben Franklin, would be my guess. But who knows what it's going to be. But this is an introductory coin, and they've not released and will not release any of these coins into general circulation. In other words, they're only available from the mint in like bags and rolls. You're not going to get these in your change. You can't get them at the bank or the post office or anywhere in the general stream of commerce. These are collector-only series coins. The government has never done that before either, where they've made a regular issue coin that they've released none of them into circulation. They're for collectors only. So you cannot buy this coin individually from the United States Mint. You have to buy a roll, you have to spend a minimum of $38 to get one of these coins, and we're including that in here as well.
Impressive.
So the bonuses on this, over $100. Any way you chop it up. Over $100 in bonuses for a coin that will stand alone at $89.95. Is it any wonder we are rocketing towards half sold out here at 10 a.m.
Over 5,700.
Over 5,700, yeah. So once we get to 6,000, we're half gone.
Yeah, that's it. Your item number here is 654389. What a wonderful way to keep a keepsake, a little snapshot of time of 2019, the brand new year we're receiving today. Nobody is doing this for us. We've got an exceptional deal, and it's no wonder that so many of us are saying absolutely today. This is the Today Special we wait for. This is the lowest price we've done in a decade. I know, Mike, you've been doing this for, what, 16 years now?
This coin on this day for 16 years. I've been doing this for 30 years.
Oh, well, we know that, right? You are a resident coin guru. And I have to tell you, you know, the silver dollar, that is one of the most collected coins in the world. So people from all around the world, even if they've never shopped on HSN, are shopping with us today. So when they're gone, they are gone. And I will give you a little thing that happened to me. Mike started me on my love of coins. I had no idea about anything. I didn't understand coins. My dad gave me some quarters when I was a little girl, but that was it. And I started looking for coins to commemorate the year my son Liam was born. So I wanted the silver dollar from 2009, and then I wanted the silver dollar from when the twins were born, 2015. He told me, he's like, Les, you get them now. Guess what? I can't touch them now. They're hundreds of dollars. The one from 2009 is, I can't touch, I can't do it right now. So what I'm trying to say is, if this is something that interests you, if you love to keep that little piece of history, if you are understanding the value, maybe you got a bunch of coins, you don't even know what they're worth. I mean, just the grading certificate alone, over $70 value. I mean, that is a big deal. Nobody else comes close to what we're doing.
It's a big deal, and nobody else does grading certificates. So in other words, the four major grading companies are PCGS, NGC, ICG, and Annex, okay? First day of issue for Annex and ICG are exclusive to us here at HSN. So we do grading certificates for Annex and ICG, and we'll show you that coin here in a minute. We have an ICG that we've done also for years that have a grading certificate. There are no grading certificates for PCGS or NGC that anybody does any other time, any other place, any other
Because it's expensive, right?
It's expensive.
To get your coins checked out.
It's $20 a coin, 19 bucks a coin. So let's say for 4 coins. So if you look at this right here, 12,000 times 4, that's 48,000 certifications. That's $1 million in grading fees that we are giving away today. With the with our special value here. So $1 million worth of bonuses, and this is something people pay $19 for every single solitary day. Per coin, every single solitary. So that's not like, oh, I know I can get that for $3 or $5 or $8. People pay $19 at a minimum to certify coins is the regular price at Annex. If you go to a coin show and Annex is there and to certify a coin, you take your presidential dollar or your innovation dollar, and they're $100 for the same day service if you're at a coin show. And it is only today, and it is only for this coin that you're going to be able to get the grading certificate and the Red Oak presentation box and the free shipping and handling and the innovation dollar, which we've never done before. The other thing involved with this is the coin itself. And we just showed you where it says exclusive up there. And this coin is exclusive to HSN. Understand, you can't get this coin anywhere but right here. So in other words, regardless of the configuration, oftentimes, we have exclusive configurations where you get this and this that's only available. This coin right here, regardless of price, regardless of anything else, is only available. All 12,019 of these coins will be sold here at HSN at a minimum price of $89.95. And if there's any of them left over, they'll be sold at $119.95. But if that's the case, the grading certificate's gone, the innovation dollar is gone, and so you're just not able to put those things together.
So
that's only for today that we do that.
So why can't I get this coin anywhere else? Is it the first day of issue? Is the annex graded?
Well, it's annex first day of issue.
Okay.
We have a deal, and it's been here for decades now, that first day of issue, as you can see, it's a registered trademark of ours, is only available for sale of any coin, let alone the Silver Eagle, the Gold Eagle, it doesn't matter. Annex first day of issue is available exclusively from us here at HSN. Now, there's PCGS first day of issue. There's NGC first day of issue. They tend to bring tremendous premiums in the marketplace, but lots of different people sell them. This way, you know that you get it here. You don't pay any extra for first day of issue, unlike other places like that. You get a guaranteed price, and today, the guaranteed lowest price of $89.95. You guarantee that it's not ever going to be less than that because it's only available here, this individually numbered American Silver Eagle. So 1 ounce of pure silver, certified absolutely positively perfect. So we see this first day of issue. The other important part is just above that where it says Mint State 70.
Yeah.
Because in coin collecting, as in any collecting, the single most important determining factor of value is what?
Condition.
That's right. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. So when you're looking at, let's say, a 2009 American Silver Eagle, if you want a certified Mint State 70, like you said, that's a coin that's a couple of $100 right now.
I couldn't believe it.
And can be, that we have here. Okay, but when I sold it in 2009, it was probably about $89.95, $99. Actually, 2009, it was about $129 back then because silver was even higher. Silver's near 7-8 year lows right now. So you have that opportunity. So silver's at a good price. Our price, that's one of the reasons our price is low because, silver, there's an intrinsic component to this as well. Then you add in the bonuses that are over $100 on this. So you have a coin that stands alone. If I take away all the other stuff and sell this at $89.95, I would sell thousands and thousands and thousands of them at $89.95.
We do it every year,
I do it every year, but only on this day, only for this coin, only right now, you're going to get the grading certificate. We don't do grading certificates. Annex grading certificate is tied. A 4-coin annex grading certificate is only available for this and for this coin, period. Look, Annex, they partner with us on this because, we grade 1 million coins a year with them. And so, they bear some of the cost of this, as do we. But understand, it's $1 million that is
we're doing today.
Of grading at fully, at the full retail price that you have right here. Plus, we have the Red Oak presentation box, plus the free shipping and handling, and then, of course, the innovation dollar that is going to come with this, that brand new 1 year only innovation dollar that's a special coin. We have that in like the Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco auto
coming up in a little bit.
We sold the 3-coin lens earlier today.
That's right.
Almost 1,000 people in auto ship.
Oh, yeah.
In 8 minutes.
Yeah, because you secure that price, you lock it in.
We have the proof, we have the certified set that's going to come up, I think, here within about the next 30 minutes.
That's right.
The first time we've offered that. We will sell through that. I think there's 3,600 of those. Now, remember, in the state quarter program, at one point, we had 125,000 people in that auto ship here. For the innovation dollar and the certified, there's only like 3,700. That's it. That's all there is.
And that's all we got. And it's so exciting and it's so new. So what you're telling me is just in the grading certificate for the 4 coins, and we all got a box of coins somewhere. My dad had some coins that somebody gave him in New York once.
Grade these.
Yeah. Right?
Grade the innovation dollar.
So just on your grading certificate and just on the Red Oak presentation box, we're already over the price.
That's $89.95. So pay for this. Or pay for this, but get them both.
But of course. I mean, that's my kind of math. I love it.
Yeah,
And today,
you have to be a numismatist or a math expert to do the math on that.
So here's the deal. If you're shopping with us today, and we have people that have never even shopped with us, that brand new to HSN, but have tuned in just for our today's special, when you use FlexPay, that means any debit or credit card, you can go ahead and break this down into 3 monthly payments of $29.98. We even go beyond. Not only is it on free shipping, but you get to break it down over time so that you can pick up as many as you'd like. Is this a special year for you? Is there a new grandbaby coming? You know, what are the reasons you collect your Silver Eagle dollars? And we have to stop and think, why is it one of the most collected silver bullion coins in the world? This is an opportunity.
Well, look at it. First of all, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's kind of uniquely and beautifully American. You've got Lady Liberty striding brilliantly into a rising sun, if you will, on the front side of that. You've got the bold and beautiful eagle on the reverse of that, designed by John Mercanti, and on the front, the original design by that was done by Adolph Weinman, actually back in 1916, when that was originally released, considered one of the most beautiful silver coins in the world, the Walking Liberty $50. It was so beautiful, they reprised that design to put it on the American Silver Eagle in 1986. The reverse was a brand new design done by Chief Engraver John Mercanti. He was there for a very long time at the United States Mint. And so you have that. So you've got something that is uniquely American. You've got a storehouse of value of an ounce of pure silver contained within the coin itself.
That's right.
But then it goes well beyond that. First of all, the United States government does not sell these coins directly to the United States public. They have to go through a series of what are called authorized purchasers, APs. And these guys buy them in 500 count boxes, 500 ounce boxes, and then distribute them from there. Well, we have to buy this coin. I've already bought these coins. Now you say, okay, so you bought 12,000 coins. No. I have 12,000 perfect coins here to ensure that I get 12,000 first day of issue coins.
Yeah.
I had to buy 150,000 American silver eagles. Of these?
Oh
150,000 American Silver Eagles. Let me put that in a little different way. 5 tons of silver. Not 5 pounds, 5 tons, 10,000 pounds of silver we had to buy to do this deal. Okay, to be able to buy this ahead of time, to be insured out of 150,000 coins that have never seen the light of day, that have never been handled, that have never done anything, in absolutely sealed American mint boxes. To get 12,000 coins, I had to buy 150,000 to be guaranteed that we had enough coins. To be able to get first day designation, because I have to do that, and I have to get those on the very first day. All of those first day coins are already spoken for.
That's right.
Okay, because the authorized purchasers get a certain allocation. Those coins are already there and are already gone, in essence, in terms of their availability. So we had to step up, we had to get those coins, we had to put those coins away. Like I said, 5 tons of American Silver Eagles to ensure us to be able to do this deal. Then on top of that, we discount at $30. Of course, they're certified perfect, they're individually numbered, they're exclusive to us here at HSN. We're gonna give you the $76 grading certificate, the innovation dollar for the very first time adding an additional coin, red oak presentation box, plus free shipping and handling.
I know.
It is simply our very best coin deal of the year, in essence, is what it is every single solitary year. And that's why we're probably, and like I said, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have like 7 more scheduled airings for this.
And we sell out every time.
Yeah, and this is like this is our 3rd show. And we're half sold out.
Yeah, we are well over already. 6,000.
So once again, you do the math on that, and you begin to understand that we just don't have. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have enough to go around. So you need to get yours now. Because you don't want to take a chance on the price going up $30, not getting the certificate, or more importantly, not getting the coin at all, regardless of value, regardless of price.
Which is what I'm suffering right now.
Which is what you're suffering through right now. That's exactly right.
Because I want it, and I want it for them. And you know, you don't have to be a coin expert to want this beautiful, gorgeous little piece of American history. You know, we're so proud of the country we live in. I know that my parents were born in Cuba, but for us, this country has been everything. I was born here. I appreciate this. I know my sons are starting to really get into it. Everybody wants this coin regardless. And when you see the deal we're offering today, nobody else is doing what we've got today. We're very proud to offer this to our customer. It's item 654389. You can secure yours right now for that first first payment of $29.98. It's no risk to get it home, to look at it. Remember, it is a perfect coin. It is mint state 70. That is, there's no 7.1, 7.5. There's no higher number you can get. That is a perfect, beautiful coin. And we're throwing more than the price of our today's special just in bonuses, Mike. So any way you slice it, dice it, you don't have to be a coin expert to want this.
No. Absolutely not. Now, some of the stuff is, very specifically for,
Sure.
I mean, I have a $50 gold coin coming up that's $2,300. You're probably going to be a coin collector if you're going to buy
Sure.
that. I get that, okay? I'm going to have some coins up here that you
I bought my first gold coin
that's
from
right,
you.
you did.
And
Absolutely
I'm an expert,
did.
so I'm not an expert.
And you do that. But this coin transcends all of that,
Sure.
okay? It's the American Silver Eagle. So it's this historically American coin, this historically popular coin, put all
coin.
of that together, and then at a historic price, at only $89.95. I was going $76 for the grading certificate. That's a bonus. With this, with the box at $14.95.
They're always customer pick, by the way.
Always customer picks. So you're $90 in value in just these two bonuses. Now add in this, and like I said, if you want to try to get that coin, you're going to spend, if you buy it directly from the United States Mint, a minimum of $37 to get this coin because you have to buy the roll.
Right.
Look at this brand new 2000. They made this coin for 2 weeks. Said that's it, done, gone, and over.
Just launched in December.
Just launched
this program?
the 14th.
Okay.
So 2 weeks ago, the government made it for 2 weeks. Said what's made is made, what's done is done. It is already on fire. It's already taken off. That is going to be one of the rarest, most collectible, most desirable coins put out by the Mint in years. Plus the free shipping. And then you still get the coin for $89.95.
I love
So it's like,
this.
hey, look, if I took this away and I was just selling the box and the thing and that for $89.95, we probably would.
So many people are picking up more than one today, if you could believe it. I mean, who doesn't want a shiny, brand new, perfect mint state Silver Eagle? I mean, since you were a kid, you heard about Silver Eagles. It was the coolest coin to have. Today, you're getting the brand new one for 2019, first day of issue, limited edition. You're also getting it in that mint state perfect condition. Which is everything. And I tell you, I'd love to flash how many we've sold through, because Mike, we're halfway.
We've crossed the Rubicon, if you will.
We
the point
sure
of no
have.
return.
We sure have.
Yeah, we're over half sold through. And as a gift, I mean, look, a lot of coin collectors, me being among them, of course, buy the coins and put them away for myself, and that's an important thing. Okay. However, understand as a gift. Like my brother-in-law graduated there from the Air Force Academy. The silver dollar is the traditional gift for a graduate of the Air Force.
Right?
Absolutely. A silver dollar coin, absolutely the case. It's a traditional gift for that. And so you can make this one of your traditional gifts as well, because it has history, it has intrinsic value, and then when we give you an opportunity to purchase it at this type of a price, along with all of the bonuses, plus the brand new introductory innovation dollars, along with the Red Oak presentation box, and we give you free shipping and handling, what you have is just absolutely the best Silver Eagle deal. Because you may be able to buy another first day of issue PCGS or NGC, but it's not going to come with a grading certificate. It's not going to come with the Red Oak presentation box. It's not going to come with the innovation dollar.
Right.
And if you put all those things in there, there's no possible way anybody can touch $89.95. So in terms of value, in terms of collectability, in terms of availability, it's simply not matched. Now, one other little point, and as you know, as I'm wont to do here sometimes, I kind of interject my thoughts about the coin in terms of, from a historic standpoint. I've been doing this for a very long time. Okay, I track, you see my office. My office is just this thing of graphs and charts and me tracking mintages and so on and so forth. I think, and this was just my gut, is that this is going to be the rarest Silver Eagle of the last 10 years made by the United States Mint. The mintage has trended downward just a little bit on these coins. More importantly, January 24th is going to be an amazing day in United States Mint numismatic history when they release the Apollo 11 coins. They're going to do Apollo 11 commemorative silver dollars. We're going to have them here right after that. Keep an eye on hsn.com. They will sell out instantly. They're curved coins with the footprint on the moon. They have 1 ounce silver dollars. They have 5 ounce silver dollars. It's going to be amazing. So what happens is people know that. So they're going to start putting together and saving their money or putting them away. And so what happens is they will buy fewer of the American Silver Eagles. And so with the downward trend and the fact that the Apollo coins are going to be out there and taking a significant amount of money, I think, out of the marketplace, I think what's going to happen is you're going to have a downward trend, and what you're going to end up with is a coin that is substantially rarer than any of the other American Silver Eagles of the last 10 years. So now you get that additional, so now you have my lowest price, now you have the rarest, decade rare American Silver Eagle, plus a all-time record for bonuses that go with the coin. We usually get to about $89 on the bonuses. Now with free shipping and handling, the grading certificate, the Red Oak presentation box, and the Innovation Dollar, we are well over $100. So a record for extra bonuses for this coin. And because of that, it is selling faster. And I've done this 16 years. This one, the 2019 that you see right here, is our fastest selling today special.
Really?
You know, because like I said, you know, my whole life is a bunch of charts and Excel spreadsheets.
But that's why.
That's why I do what I do.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm kicking myself because when I went to find those coins, and I was like, I should have listened to him. So at the end of the day, I mean, you've dedicated your career to this. We've got 3 minutes left till the end of this presentation. Of course, you still have time to make your decision, but don't wait on it too long. Because nobody's got a deal like we have. It's item 654389 if you'd like to place your order. Of course, remember, if there's a little bit of a hold or everybody's trying to get their brand new 2019 perfect Silver Eagle, there's many ways to shop with us. Visit hsn.com. You can, of course, download our free app, but get it before it goes. In a decade, this is the lowest price, basically, that we've done. And we never threw in a new coin like this, which is so exciting.
And free shipping and handling, and the Red Oak presentation box, and the grading certificate. All this, like I said, the bonuses are an all-time record. The coin, an all-time record for the lowest price, even though the bonuses are even more. So we're going to have that. Now, one of the questions I always get is, what is the importance of the Mint State 70, the MS-70? Why is that significant? And that's an absolutely critical question. In coin collecting, like in any collecting, the higher the grade, the more it's worth. So, you know, if you're collecting dolls, you know, mint in box is worth more money than one that the kids played with. So this coin is perfect. No coin grades higher. The difference is, let's take, for instance, a year 2000 American Silver Eagle. In a regular American Silver Eagle, not graded or uncertified, I think I could sell that for about $59.95.
Really?
In Mint State 70, we're going to charge $399 to $499 for that. The difference is absolutely only grade. The higher the grade, the fact that it is absolutely certified adds to the value, is an integral part of the value, and everything about it. So that's why this coin would stand alone at $89.95. Now add in the bonuses. And that's why thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands have already been sold today. We're over half sold through the entire coin.
And it's 10:30 in the morning.
It's 10:30 in the morning, yeah, we're half sold through. Now keep in mind, once these are sold out, once there's 12,019, it's not a price thing, it's not anything. This coin absolutely, positively disappears. This is only available here. And it's regardless, once there's 12,019, there's no wait list, there's no bringing it back, there's no difference. The first day of issue annex is available, and there are 12,019. PCGS and NGC, they'll do first day of issue. We have no idea how many they're going to make. They don't number them. You know, it's going to be what it's going to be.
Here's
it
another
could be whatever
thing too. If you're buying coins, you know, you want to buy from a reputable source because you're always afraid that you're going to be taken. At least that's how I feel. I'm always afraid somebody's going to get the upper hand on me. You know, you're buying from a reputable source, a company that's been here, HSN, for over 40 years. We were the innovators, the first to be television retail. You're buying your coins here. You're getting it from a gentleman who's dedicated his career to this, and then on top of that, a deal nobody's got, a one-day only price, and at the end of the day, if you don't love it, you get to send it back. Does that happen when you buy coins at coin shows? Does that?
Good luck with that. There's no such thing. Like in the coin business, first of all, there's no flex pay. There's no backsies. Okay, so there's no return. Now, if you want to bring it back, they will buy it back from you at the spread. So let's say you bought it for $99.95. They'll buy it back from you, but let's say it's $70. okay, or $75, or something like that. They'll buy the spread. If you return this, you get your $89.95. So there's no spread. There's none of that. You get the three. You get the three flex, free shipping and handling. Absolutely.
So, Mike, look at what we've done. Over 6,400 gone. Thank you for your purchases. Your item number 654389. It is an exciting day at HSN and in American history, and for your brand new grandbaby, and whoever wants to commemorate 2019. Now's your chance to do it. Now, still to come, Mike, we were talking about it. One of the most important coins you can collect. We've got the 1999 to 2009 state quarter proof sets. We've got 128 sets. And look here, do you know how much you're saving today? $200 today.
But it's more than that.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna give you the price by price breakdown on that. And that will be well in excess, coin by coin, of $1,000. So you save $200 off our price.
Our price.
You're gonna get those for less than the original issue price from the United States, man. That is a special, 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 special deal. We'll get to that here in just a minute.
We're gonna get to it in a little bit, 117014, but if you know it's worth and you wanna jump in, only about 100 and change, get it right now. So we're diving into this beautiful coin that I gotta tell you, whether you collect international coins, whether you love animals, whether you're a new expectant mom or you wanna buy this for your child that had a baby, this is a coin you gotta have. It is a 2019 perfect condition, annex rated, first day of issue, limited edition, 389 of those, Silver Panda 10 yuan coin. Is that how you pronounce it?
10 yuan.
10 yuan.
10 yuan. Now, this is
look at the price we've got today, yeah.
This is one of the reasons we have the American Silver Eagle. Because the Chinese panda, so we have the American Eagle. Yeah. It's the Chinese panda. So their silver coin has always had a panda on it, as ours always has an eagle on it. The silver panda actually started in 1982. Okay. So it predates the American Silver Eagle. Those early Chinese pandas are thousands and thousands of dollars. One of the unique things about the Chinese panda is the fact that it is a different obverse every year, so it's unique. So only in 2019 do you have this mother panda and the baby panda right here. They have different things. They have different motifs every single solitary year. The other issue with this is 389. Because like most of the American Silver Eagles are sold here in the United States, the vast majority of the Chinese pandas are sold in China and the Far East. So it's very difficult for us to get the coins here. First of all, we have to buy them in China. We have to ship them here. They're very heavy. We have duties and all those other things that are involved with this. Then we have to certify the coins. By the time we get all that done, there's only, and these are exclusive to us here at HSN, only 389 of those available for worldwide distribution. Once again, guaranteed lowest price because you can't buy it anywhere else. Annex, first day of issue of any kind, is exclusive to us here at HSN. Of course, comes with the Red Oak presentation box. Sadly, only 389 of these coins are available for worldwide distribution, all of them available right here exclusively at HSN. The 1 year only design, solid silver Chinese panda for 2019 that you're going to have right there. 389, authenticated and certified by Annex to be absolutely, positively perfect and authentic. That's important in the coin business. In the numismatic business, counterfeits are rampant, folks. Counterfeits are rampant. Grade is important. Authenticity is important. And certified coins is one of the ways that you absolutely, positively, 100% guarantee that your coin is exactly as it is and stated. So you get your Silver Panda, you're getting your certificate of authenticity, you're getting your Red Oak presentation box. Now here's the kicker. I know that when I got to the building today, there was about 200 left and you already had a show. So I mean, we're talking about, because you were on with Shannon and this coin. Yeah, this morning, So I know I'm very, very limited right now. So I suspect we have 10, 12, 13 dozen, who knows? I'm just guessing. So that's exactly right. You nailed it. So $36, and also FlexPay. So you can bring it home for $36.65 on any debit or credit card. Your item number is 653062. I love her, and a coin that's really hard to get. So we hope you dive in today. We're gonna wrap this up. While you're here, I'd love to help you save some money too, and here's the way to do that. If you sign up for the HSN credit card today, it's a no annual fee card. You get certain perks and benefits, but immediately you will save up to $20 on your first purchase
with your new card upon approval. And today's the last day to do that, to take advantage of that $20 off. So ask about the card or call the number on the screen and get your card today. There's no yearly fee on that, so it's a great card to have. So we're moving on to our Gold Eagles, and I bought one. I finally got one for Liam. Let me tell you, it is a beauty. And we've got choices today, so we'll move on to the higher numerations later. We're gonna start with the $5 one. Also, when I got here today, 200 of them left. A lot less of them now because you had this show earlier today. It's item 655295. But Mike, we're looking at, again, a perfectly graded coin by Annex. Also, the things we look for, first day of issue, limited edition, 276.
All available exclusively from us. Wow. Now, a couple of things about the Gold Eagle. First things first, incredibly low edition on this of only 276. Solid gold. This is not layered or plated or vermeil or any of that other stuff. This is a solid gold American Eagle coin. First day of issue, of course, exclusive to us here at HSN, 100% exclusive. It is the most affordable gold coin put out by the United States government. 100% the most affordable gold coin put out by the United States government. And once again, it is solid gold, so keep that in mind. It is the brand new 2019 as well. It is first day of issue. And one of the things about gold, when we look at condition, and we see mint state 70, so it's perfect. Gold is a very soft metal. It makes it much more difficult to get in mint state 70 than, let's say, a silver coin or even a nickel coin or any of the clad coins that are out there. Much more difficult because, you know, as gold is so soft, it can pick up any imperfection. It quite easily picks up imperfections. There's no doubt about that. And so because of that, it becomes much more difficult to get a mint state 70 coin. So to get 276 coins, I bought 5,000 coins basically, which is a sealed box to make sure I have the best possible coins available for that. So I had to buy 500 ounces of gold for us to do this. We have, so for our Gold Eagles, that's right, our Gold Eagles and our Silver Eagles, we have literally invested millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars in those coins to basically pull out the best of the best, these mint state 70, absolutely perfect, solid gold coins that are in the best possible condition, which means they have the greatest possible value, which means they have the greatest possible value. And so that's what we have here. Like, so we started the day with 276. We've had a couple of 3-minute presentations. I assume we're under 200 coins at this point. And keep in mind, like any of these, the key to this is once that edition sells out, this coin is in essence gone forever.
That's
in other words, no first day of issue 2019 American $5 Gold Eagle will be able to be sold because we're done. We're exclusive to us. And so what's made is made, what's done is done, each coin individually numbered so you know exactly where it falls within the limited edition.
Such a wonderful thing to collect, by the way. You're collecting money, for crying out loud. It's the coolest thing. By the way, here is the $10, right, Mike? And so we've got the $10, that's 655298, also rated perfect as well. We've got the $25 Gold Eagle, okay? And so let's go back because we also have the $50. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But here is your $10, also perfect condition, Mike.
Notice the limited edition.
Oh my gosh, 46.
46. So I'm sure we're between 2 and 3 dozen.
2 dozen?
I have 2 dozen left. I've aired this twice for like 2 minutes. Okay, so we're half sold through. So like I said, there's 46. We have 24 remaining is all that there is. So, and I have to explain to you again that with this coin, this is exclusive to us. So you cannot get an Annex first day of issue anyplace else. It's not like there's a little different label or a little different thing. Sometimes you see that with PCGS and NGC. Their first day of issues come in several different permutations. With Annex, it's this. It's this label, that's it. So if you want a first day of issue Annex mint state 70 coin, this is it. Period. This is it. Period. So
655298 is your $10. Sorry. Here's your $25. Look at the limited edition here. And,
well, and I have to explain something to you on this. Okay. So this is a $25 2019.
Yeah.
So I had the $25 2018, which I sold, I think, at $1,349.95. That has subsequently become the rarest United States mint state Silver Eagle. So if you go to hsn.com right now and look up 2018 $25 Gold Eagle, I'll have last year's that I sold for $1349.95. It's $2,499.95. I'm going to air it in prime time tonight, and I will sell a bunch of them at $2,500 because it turned out to be the rest. There it is right there.
There it is. There it is,
$2499.95. And like you said, this is the key date label, but it's not first day of issue. I sold all those coins for $1,349. If you bought one of the 40, I think there was 36 or 34 last year, you did good.
Oh boy.
Because the price on that basically is now just about double. I don't know what's going to happen with the 2019, but I know I've got 36 of these and actually probably less than 36 now.
Yeah, 29.
29, yeah. Already down to 29 of those. That's a spectacular opportunity. And last, and certainly not least,
there it is. Your $50.
This is the king of the jungle here. Is what this is. This is the largest gold coin made by the United States government.
Oh my gosh.
This is 1 ounce of pure gold.
Oh my gosh.
It is also first day of issue. It is also mint state. You can take PCGS, NGC, I don't care what it is. They're going to have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of coins. None of them will have a limited edition of what is literally 4 dozen coins, certified absolutely, positively perfect. 1 ounce pure gold that you're going to see right here. Of course, exclusive to us, so it's the guaranteed lowest price for an Annex first day of issue. Is $2349.95. Now, very quickly, so I have the $5 gold coin, right? Yep. So I want to put that in there real quickly for a size thing. This coin has got 10 times the gold that this coin does. This coin's $319.95.
That's right.
Because of the premiums involved in this. So this coin with 10 times the gold should be $3,190. Yep. But it's not. It's $2349.95. 1 ounce, the biggest gold coin. And that is the largest
gold coin
made by the U.S. government, yes.
So here you got it, 655-302. Very, very limited for the serious collector. As Mike said, the king of the jungle here is that $50 gold coin. So in about 20 minutes, we're going to give you another look at our today's special. But if you're just tuning in, we are well over halfway, and it's only 10:40 in the morning. We are over, what is it, 6,400? 6,500 gone for the day. What is it? It is the brand new 2019 perfect mint state 70 condition from Annex. First day of issue limited edition silver eagle dollar. And you're also getting a brand new coin thrown in. You're also getting a certificate to grade 4 more coins and your wood presentation box. Just the bonuses alone are over the price of our today's special. It's like getting either or for free as a bonus. Today's the day to get it, and that's why we are very, very limited on that today's special. People wait for it every year. So we're moving right along. And we're going to the American Innovation Coin. So this is the new series we've been talking about. This is item 655869. These are certified, brand new, and it is an auto ship program, right, Mike?
So what you do is you're locking in the entire American Innovation Dollar Series for $79.95 for the trio.
Okay.
And here's what you're going to get. You get a Philadelphia minted coin, you get a Denver minted coin, and you get the San Francisco minted coin. So the San Francisco minted coin is PR 69, Mint State 67, and Mint State 67 for $79.95 for all 3 coins. This is the brand new series. Like I said, this is going to be a big one. The United States government has decided to mirror the state quarter program, but instead of quarters, they're going to use dollars, and they're going to use golden dollars. Celebrating American innovation. This is the inaugural coin that was only done in 2018. This coin is already made, done, gone. Right. In other words, the United States government has made all that they're going to make of this. They're going to release 0 of these coins into general circulation, so they're only going to be available in either bags or rolls. You just can't buy individual coins. You can buy the individual proof coin, but they're quite expensive. From the United States government, I think was shipping and handling $12, uncertified and ungraded, just for the proof coin by itself. It's going to cost you almost $40 a piece to be able to get these, because you have to buy a roll of those coins. But we're going to get these certified to you. Now, here's the thing. Look at the beautiful design. If we can go right to the proof there, the way they've done this, so that they've made this, and I got my fingerprints all over that, and I apologize. They've taken Lady Liberty and put her in this incredible field of a wide open mirror field. I mean, it is as beautiful a coin, an American coin, as clean a coin as the United States government has ever made. Look at that, Statue of Liberty, $1, in God we trust. I mean, what more do you really need to say about America or American innovation than that right there? And that is key and crucial. The front of the coin is George Washington's signature on the very first patent granted in the United States, and then of course with the gears and such. So it's a 3-coin set that you get for $79.95. The set is match numbered. You can see number 6. So this is going to be set number 6. There are 3,946 of these sets that we are going to be able to have ever in auto ship. Okay, so there are 3,946.
Only 3,000 of you guys can sign up.
Now keep in mind, with the state quarter program, at one point I had 125,000 people in the auto ship. I can't do that in this. I have got, as you can see here, 3,946 of the certified Mint State 67, Mint State 67, Proof 69 trios. Of course, this is your first one. You will get a box, of course, with your first auto ship. That's going to be also $79.95. We have flex pay. The first shipment, I don't think that the auto ship is flex pay, if I'm not mistaken.
No, just the first shipment is 2 flex. Yes. That's correct. And so you obviously can get this today for $79.95, and you will get from the 3 mints, the Denver, the Philly, the San Francisco Mint, your brand new series, the American Innovation, celebrating innovation and innovators. It's a really cool thing that Mike is saying it might go on to becoming just as important.
Well, I think even more so. Let me explain to you. Let me get a little coin geeky on you here for just a minute.
I love it.
And here's why I think this set is going to be so spectacular. First of all, it's a dollar coin, and so dollar coins, whether they be silver eagles, whether they be golden dollars or presidential dollars, try to put together a set of presidential dollars today. Good luck with that, folks. They have become incredibly difficult. This, I think, will be even more so. Several things. First of all, they issued an inaugural coin. So this is not technically one of the states. This is the coin that launches the series. Oh, so the government has never done that before. But here is the key crucial component to me. None of these coins will ever be released into circulation. So the government is making none of these that goes into the general stream of commerce. So they are only making these as a special collector edition. And because of that, the mintages on these will be a fraction of any other coin series the government has done in the last 100 years. As a matter of fact, I can virtually guarantee that this will be the rarest regular issue coin series that may well have ever been put out by the United States government in its 200+ year history, because I know what they're going to do. And understand the 2018 is inaugural coins. They've already been made. They made them for basically 2 weeks, put them for sale 2 weeks ago. That's it. They're not making any more coins.
You said December 15th, you said?
14th. December 14th. They are made available for sale. And no coins are available individually.
Wow. So here you go. So you can purchase this today, right? You get 2 flex. You can bring it home for $39.98. If you enroll in auto ship, it's going to be a total of 56 future shipments, right? And they're going to come out
3 coins in each one.
In order of statehood, right?
4 coins per year. So you don't get, you don't get kind of covered up with all the auto ships. So it's only you only get one about every 3 months.
Okay.
You know?
And so at every 3 months, you will get your brand new coin approximately, right? And you'll pay $79.95 for your beautiful innovation coins.
And this is the first day of issue of the inaugural coins. You'll get the first day of issue of the Pennsylvania coin. We don't even know what the...
Right, because it's going to be in the order of statehood.
That's right, which is Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Delaware. Delaware, Georgia is what that's going to be.
And with auto ship, you can cancel at any time. The point is, and the reason we love auto ship is because that price, you're basically securing it. That price can never change for you.
That's right, and we don't even know, they haven't even released the Pennsylvania design yet. I suspect, I will bet my innovation dollar set that it is going to be Ben Franklin.
Right,
sure. I mean, one would assume that in terms of American innovation, American innovators. I mean, you kind of got to start for Ben Franklin. Don't have any idea.
I'm a Jersey girl. I'm like,
but they're going to do that, and that comes out right away as well. Okay,
there you
got Pennsylvania, New Jersey would be number 2.
And these are golden dollars at the end of the day. I mean, it's really cool, very important, and how inspiring, especially if you want to start this for yourself, because you learn and you grow with every coin you receive. You look it up. You want to find out more about it. If you're starting this with your child or your grandchild, see, it's conversation. It's getting them off the iPad. It's getting them off the computer and the video games, right, Mike? You said you started collecting because of your grandma, right?
Yes,
was it your
my grandmother gave me a 1921 peace dollar many years ago sitting at her kitchen table.
I love that. And look at what you've become.
Yes,
now
right,
you're buying gold on any given day.
Surprised everybody.
Thank you, Grandma. If you want yours today or want to enroll in auto ship at 655-869, we still have so much to show you, including another look at our amazing today's special. Please stay with us on HSN.
Welcome to Generation Wow. For over 75 years, HP has been the leader in innovation, pioneering technology through cutting-edge products and forward-thinking solutions. HP makes life better for everyone, everywhere. From laptops and desktops to monitors and printers, the visionaries at HP create experiences that amaze. Let their experts help you reinvent how you work, play, and live. HP and HSN. Keep reinventing. Only on HSN.
'Tis the season to be a VIP. Apply for the HSN credit card and instantly get $20 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks, like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app, available on Apple and Android devices. Shop faster than ever with product videos. Watch HSN live anytime, anyplace, and get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. And the shop and search features make finding your favorites easier than ever. Search app on hsn.com to download.
Those are nice. Hey, can I borrow those?
Okay.
Yeah? I'll see you later.
You're watching HSN. My name is Leslie. This gentleman here, his name is Mike Mizak, has been with us for many years and is our only coin expert at all of HSN. Pretty smart guy. Love hanging out with you. You've made me love coins, and I had no idea about coins. So stick around. It's a really fascinating, fun 2 hours. We're talking about another very beloved coin. Those are the state quarters, and these are proof sets. So you're going to get your proof sets from 1999 to 2009. And Mike and I were talking, and Mike was saying, Les, if I broke this down, it would be a better deal for me to break them down, take them apart, because just in some of the coins we're getting, we're like, what, over $1,000?
Over $1,000, coin by coin. And people say, well, nobody breaks them down and sells them coin by coin. And it's like,
we sure do.
Most people break them down and sell them coin by coin.
Really?
We have sold, and more of these coins are sold individually than are sold as sets. So the United States government has been making proof sets at the San Francisco Mint since 1968. The United States State Quarter Program kind of rebounded the American collecting community and became the most popularly collected coin in the history of the United States Mint. And it started in 1999, where they did, as you can see, starting with the Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut, those are the first 5 coins. They're done in the order of statehood. Each coin was made for 10 weeks and 10 weeks only, then becoming a sold-out limited edition, and everybody wanted to collect their states, and then eventually collected all of the states as well. Now, these are the proof coins. None of these coins were ever made, intended, or released into circulation. So you had all of the coins that the government made that year, penny, nickel, dime, quarter, half dollar, and dollar coins by the time you got to 2000 that were released. And they were the special San Francisco minted coins that were only available for collectors. So our normal price on this is $499.95. So you get 11 sets here. So we're basically $45, which is fairly close to the original issue price from the United States government. But with our price break, And you asked me, I said, well, why don't you break them up and sell them individually? And I said,
did.
we do. We do
Yep.
all the time. You go to hsn.com. I got the first 10 years of the Sacagawea Golden Dollars. This is
That's
where
right.
they come from. I
We
got
do.
the last 20 years of the Kennedy half dollar, and this is where they come from. And we sell just the we sell just these in a red oak presentation box for like $400, just the quarters, and put them in a
Sure.
red oak. So we do
do.
lots of that. But every now and then I get enough extra coins where I can sell the complete set. In other words, you get
so
to buy
many
like a
people
coin
are
dealer.
looking for the complete set.
That's right.
We only have 120, by the way,
Oh, 10
before
dozen,
Mike
yeah,
continues.
because I need the rest for the last, the first 10 years of the Sacagawea Golden Dollar.
Wow.
Now, this is the cool part. So you're going to get 10 sets here, or 11 sets here, sorry, 99, 2000, 2001, 2, 3, 4, all the way through 2009. Because that's the territory coin, so we have 11 cents. So at $299, you're basically $27 a set. That's less than the original government issue price if you had started buying them in 99, 2000, 2001. That's one of the reasons I only have 120. Now, one thing I want to do here, I have a nationally advertised catalog right here in front of me. And people say, well, what catalog? And I said, look, it's a catalog. When I was a 12-year-old paper boy starting to collect coins, I bought coins out of this catalog. That's how long they've been around. I'm gonna walk right across here. I'm gonna walk over there by Leslie. Because I want to go to this set right here. This is the 2009.
Okay.
So the 2009 set isn't just one lens. The 2009 set is all of these coins. Now you're paying $27 for this set. I have here, and I've listed all these so I don't have to flip through the catalog. So help me at $27 and so this is the special 100th anniversary of the Lincoln set that only came in this proof set. These coins sell for, and I got it right here, $13.95 each. Okay, so that's $56. Remember, you're paying 29 or 27. So I'm going to put that right
that
there.
baby down.
So that's $56. The presidential dollars are a mere $6.50 a piece, times 4.
Yeah.
So now we're about $80 right there, or $85. The quarters that you're going to have in here, all of the quarters are $7.95 times 6.
Oh.
So that's another, so we're about $120 just for that set right there. And then, of course, then you have the Sacagawea Golden Dollar, and you're going to have within that, the dollar is $10.75, $7.50, $13.95,
See, you lost me.
and where's the Sacagawea Golden Dollar? Sacagawea Golden Dollar there is $13.95. So we're about, for the 2009 set, we're almost $200. We're almost $200 for the 2009 set, folks. We're $299 for all 11 sets.
gosh.
And by the way, if you want to know in terms of value what the most valuable one is, how about let's go to the 2008.
Okay.
The quarters are $18.50 a piece.
Each.
You got $100 right there. The presidential dollars there are $10.50 a piece. That's $140. And then you look at the Kennedy half dollar in there is $45.50. This set right here is $265 for this.
And we're at $299.
So we're $400+ for
Just
the
here.
last 2 sets.
That's right.
Now we're going to insist that you take all of the other sets as well for another $100 savings. That's why coin by coin by coin, we're over $1,000.
And no wonder.
We're over $1,000. Sadly, I have 10 dozen of these sets.
Yeah.
Now, all of them come in the original government packaging.
so neat.
All of them come, get this out of here, with the original government certificate of authenticity. It tells you all about them, gives you all the breakdowns of the coins, what's on the front and the back and the compositions and all that other stuff. Everything is 100% original, just like the day it was released from the government, as much as now. With this coin, 20 years ago, they started the American, state quarter program, which revitalized, revamped, and re-energized the entire American coin collecting community and became overnight the most popularly collected coin in the world, bar none.
Really?
76% of Americans consider themselves coin collectors.
Wow. Is that
In
right?
a survey, yes, 76%. I challenge you to find something that 76% of Americans agree on, other than life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and coin collecting. Those are the big four, let's
Sounds
call
about
it.
right,
Those are
yeah.
the big four, yeah. 76% of Americans. By the United States government statistics, 150 million Americans are coin collectors. 150 million people said that they started collecting the state quarter program. And understand, so you get all the state quarters in here. And by the time you look at that, they're going to be well over $299 just for the state quarter side of this. But understand, you get all of the other coins as well. I'm just looking at the Kennedy half dollars alone are almost $200 just for the Kennedy half dollars in here. You're going to have the Sacagawea golden dollars in here. Those are going to be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, about $150, $175 just for the first years of
About
the
100 now
Sacagawea.
left, Mike.
Is that what it is? Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
So we're under 100. And like I said, I only had about 10 dozen of these to go around to start with at the special price.
Not to mention, yeah, it's a price break. So our HSN price day in, day out, when we have this, $499.95. Price break is temporary. Do you know when that price break goes away? It's certainly not going to last the amount we have, because we're now at
so
about
it's
100.
either quantity or time.
Right.
So in other words, I think it's either like, I don't know, 30 days or something like that, or when I run out. And I have 120, and now we have less than 100.
Yeah.
So whenever that runs out, and so each set, and so when we talk about 11 sets, I'm talking about 11 years.
I'm going to run off the set just to go. You're freaking me out, Mike.
This is a good. So the set of $19.99 is this one. Now, one thing is the final three sets down there, we do have the boxes for those. We just didn't have enough of a setup. So you're going to get the boxes for those three that are down there on the end in front of Leslie as well. So we have those. But like I said, it's just such a huge presentation.
And they're
original
beautiful.
cost from the United States Mint's about $400.
And would you explain for everybody, because you taught me, so proof is not a condition.
No, method of manufacturing.
That's right.
Proof coins are made specifically for collectors. They only come in these sets. They are made at they're struck at higher pressures and multiple times so that they have this beautiful mirror finish. They are only made at the San Francisco Mint, basically since 1968, and are only available in these sets. And they are literally 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 times rarer than regular issue United States government coins.
Wow, it is very exciting. We are down to the wire. We're going to keep you updated. We have a feeling this one's going to go, but of course you always have time. Check it out on hsn.com, but take advantage of the $200 off. Now, still to come, here is your American innovation. This is the brand new series that just launched December 14th, as Mike said. This is the 2018, and these are, what is this, Mike? It's the PDS, right? So it's
the PDS just in a lens.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so not certified.
Oh, I